Going to do a quick box opening of the ASRock Fatal1ty Z97 Professional Series gaming board. Just get right inside here. See what it comes with. We'll take a look at the box and go over some of the features. Get your manual. Lots of good information in there. Software setup guide. It's nice to get sometimes. One of the new selling features of the ASRock boards, the ASRock Cloud. Three-month gift certificate for XSplit. And then you get your software CD. 4 SATA 6 connectors, 2 straight, 2 90s. Your I/O plate, the back of your case. Another selling feature, hard drive saver cable, crossfire or a SLI connector, it's one of the two. One SATA slot screw. One M2 slot screw. Now for the motherboard. I say that ASRock does a good job at packaging their boards, and I did take it out of the anti-static bag, but they even zip tie that in this piece of foam. It's very nice for shipping. Some nice big heat sinks on it. Keep the components cool. Go to the back I/O plate first. Back I/O, you have 4 USB 2.0, 1 PS2, if anybody ever uses that anymore, 1 display port, 1 HDMI, 1 SATA, 4 USB 3.0, 2 GB Ethernet, 1's the Intel, 1's the Killer LAN. Sound ports comes from the Core 3D. You also have an optical on there. Sorry, I don't have a tripod here. Kind of on vacation doing this. So on the board here, we also have a reset switch here in the back. You can reach from the outside without having to open the case. Got some extra PCI power connectors here if you run an SLI. Here's your hard drive saver port. You're supposed to stop surges in your hard drives. And we have a couple case fan connectors. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 case fans, 1 CPU fan connector. Got your normal 8-pin CPU power plug, 4 PCI Express slots. You got your Killer LAN, your Core 3D, and you have 2 extra PCI Express slots here for your smaller stuff. Here's your SATA connector for your PCI stuff you want to use. Then you have your, actually that's micro PCI slot, sorry. And then you have your M2 slot. And you have 8 serial ATA connectors These 4 down here also double as your SATA Express. But you can use these separate from that. An extra 4 USB 3.0 via 2 connectors there. Extra 2 USB 2.0 connectors down here. And of course you got your power and reset switches, your debug LED, it's COM port hookup, front panel audio, and that's your front panel switch connector, BIOS select switch. You screw one BIOS up and flip over to the other one. Or if you want to run 2 different BIOS settings, you can just flip back and forth for overclocked at one and not at the other. 4 memory slots. Supports up to, I think, 3400 overclock. Here's the basic specs. We can get it without a glare. There we go. Supports Haswell. Seem to be Broadwell. Yeah, 3200 overclocked memory. And your PCI Express 3016X, PCI Express 2016X by 2, and PCI Express 2.0 by 1, and of course your mini PCI slot, which you have a screw for. Supports AMD 3-way Crossfire and NVIDIA Quad SLI. Supports Intel graphics. That's your integrated in your processor. We got 2 SATA Express, which we already said, 8 SATA 3, 1 eSATA Express via the M2 slot. You get RAID 0, 1, 5, and 10, 8 USB 3.0, 8 USB 2.0. Audio, of course, is a Creative Core Sound 3D, 7.1 channel surround sound. And LAN, you have 1 Intel i1218V and 1 Qualcomm Athos Killer E2200. And of course, it's ATX form factor. Here we'll give you a little run across the box here. Very nice looking motherboard too. And I'll give you some close-ups around the board. Sorry, my lighting in here is kind of crappy. Stuff's also kind of shiny on here. Pin power connector. Oh, there's an extra case fan, I missed one. That's pretty much it. Once I get it together, I will do some run around the BIOS and post that, and then maybe do a little overclocking with New Devil's Canyon processor and show that too. Alright, have a nice day, guys.